Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are from Group 3 and this is our assignment video for Introductory Statistics. Before that, I would like to introduce my wonderful group mate who has been an integral part of this assignment, which is me, Soleha, Shahira, Nur Hazalina, and Akma Natasha. So, our title for this assignment is The Price of Shampoo Between Online and Offline Store. Next, we move on to the population and sample. For population, the population for the study includes all shops that sells the Sufficient shampoo anti-dandruff 320 gram across both online and offline store. Meanwhile, for the sample, we have 30 shops that sells Sufficient shampoo are randomly selected from online platform, and another 30 shops that sells Sufficient shampoo are randomly selected from physical store. For this assignment, we have three objectives. The first one, to estimate the mean of the shampoo price between online and offline store. The second one, to compare mean of shampoo price between online and offline store. And the last one, to compare the variance of shampoo price between online and offline store. Next, the significance of the study. The significance of the study can be concluded as an understanding of citizens of Malaysia in making a good choice to buy a shampoo by making the comparison in shampoo price between online and offline stores. Next, the instruments that we use to collect the data for online and offline shop. For online shop, we use platforms like Shopee and TikTok apps to search for shampoo product, and we manually record the price details for each shampoo. Meanwhile, for offline data collection, we visit physical stores such as supermarkets or local shops, and we manually record the shampoo price using the form that we create. So, here are the forms that we use to collect the data. So, basically, there is two forms, which is the one for physical store and another one for online store. From the data that we collect, we will calculate the value of mean and standard deviation for both online and offline stores. As I mentioned in the previous slide, the samples for online and offline are 30. Firstly, we calculate for online sample first. By using the formula of the mean, which is the summation of x over n, we will get the value of mean for online store is 11.148. After that, we calculate the variance by using the formulas given, and the answer is 4.0954. Then, we square root the value of variance to get the standard deviation for online platform, which is 2.0237. We use the same calculation method for offline store. After using the formula of mean, we will get the mean for offline store is 10.622. Then we calculate the variance of offline store, which is 4.4790. After that, we square root the value of variance to get the standard deviation, and the answer is 2.1164.
Hello everyone, I'm Nur Hazalina. And right now, I'm going to explain about method 1, which is the estimation of mean and standard deviation of data. So let's do the calculation first. As we know, the sample size for both platforms, which is online and physical store, are 30. It's a large sample since the sample size is greater and equal to 30. And then we can proceed to calculate the mean by using formula like this. Here we let x bar 1 and x bar 2 be the mean of shampoo price of respective sample. For online, the mean that we get is 11.148, while for offline, the mean we get is 10.622. Next, we calculate the standard deviation by calculate its variance first, and then we square it to get the standard deviation. For online, the variance we get is 4.0953, and the standard deviation we get is 2.0236. For offline, the variance we get is 4.4789, and the standard deviation we get is 2.116. After that, we calculate the point estimator using the formula, and here we get the value of 0.5346. Next, the Z value for 98% confidence level with the value of alpha A is 0.02, or the value of alpha over 2, A over 2 is 0.01 from the normal distribution table is approximately 2.33. After that, we calculate the confidence interval using the formula. In conclusion, we can state that the difference price between mean from online platform and physical store with 98% confidence level is between negative 0.75 to 1.75. Last but not least, here is the estimation of mean and standard deviation of data that we generate using Microsoft Excel. The figure we provide here is the same as we calculate manually before. It shows that our calculation manually is accurate as the software. So I think that's all for method 1. I will pass this to my friends.
Next, method 2, which is compare mean of shampoo price between online platform and offline store. After that, we can start calculate method 2. Let mu1 and mu2 be the mean price of shampoo for online platform and physical store. We start with step 1, which is state the null and alternative hypothesis. Hash null is mu1 minus mu2 equal to 0, which is mean mu1 equal to mu2, and hash alternative is mu1 minus mu2 greater than 0, which is mu1 greater than mu2. Then, step 2, select the distribution to use. Because of n1 and n2 is greater or equal to 30, both samples are large. Therefore, the sampling distribution of difference between two sample mean is approximately 2 normal, and we use the normal distribution to perform the hypothesis test. Next, step 3, determine the rejection and non-rejection region. The significance level to be 0.2, and the greater sign in the alternative hypothesis indicates the test is right-hand. Consequently, the critical value of Z from the table is 0.8. We move to the step 4, which is calculate the value of test statistic. First, we calculate the standard deviation of different mean, which is the formula as shown in the slide. As x1 bar minus x2 bar equal to square root of standard deviation 1 over n1 plus standard deviation 2 over n2. Then substitute the value, then we get the answer is 0.53461271 and 83. After get the answer for standard deviation of difference mean, we can calculate the test value with the formula is bracket mean 1 minus mean 2, then minus bracket mu1 minus mu2 over standard deviation of difference mean. Substitute the value, then we get the answer is 0.9838889799. Then the last one, step 5, which is make a decision, because the value of test statistic is 0.983889799 are greater than critical value, which is 0.84. It fall in the rejection region, so we reject the null hypothesis. Therefore, we can conclude that the mean price of shampoo for online platform is greater than mean price of shampoo for physical store. Then, this is the result of hypothesis test that we calculate using Microsoft Excel software. The result is same as we calculate manually before. For example, mean of online is 11.148 and mean offline 10.622. Then the variance also same, which is 4.095361379 and 4.47896139 for online and offline. The test value is 0.983889799, which is same as we calculated before. So that's all for method 2.
And lastly, we will proceed with our last method, which is hypothesis test about the population variance for no variance, since we have collected data from two sample population. As we know, to make the hypothesis test, we need to apply the 5 steps as we already showed on our slide. So let's clarify the step one by one to make it clear. The first one is we will state the null and alternative hypothesis, and we will identify the claim. For H null, we use the variance 2 is less than or equal to variance 1. And for hypothesis alternative, we claim that variance 2 is greater than variance 1. For step 2, we state the critical value. Since our sample is a large sample which is greater than or equal to 30, we will use the F test to compute this test. By using the F distribution table with the significant level or alpha is 0.1, the degree of freedom for the denominator and numerator is 29. We will therefore the value that we will get on the F distribution table is equal to 1.62. We do not have to divide the alpha with 2 because this is a one-tailed test. For the step 3, we will compute the value, the test value. By using the formula F equal to variance 1 over variance 2, then we substitute the value, we will get the answer is 1.09333349497. Next is step 4. We will make the decision. Since the value of the Fs is equal to 1.09366666947 is less than the critical value, which is equal to 1.62, therefore it falls in the non-rejection region. Consequently, we will fail to reject the null hypothesis. The last one is step 5, which is summarize the result. There is not enough evidence to support the claim that the variance of the prices shampoo of physical store is larger than the online platform. Then, this is the result for the hypothesis test that we already calculate by using the Microsoft Excel software. So the result is same as we already calculate manually. So the test value that we will get on the software is same, which is 1.09366666948. So I think that's all for our method 3. Thank you.
So, For the conclusion, as we mentioned in our previous slide, we select 30 shops randomly from online and offline store. So for the first method, which is the difference between mean price of shampoo for online and offline stores, we got negative 0.75 to 1.75. For the second method is the mean of shampoo price between online and offline stores. So we got the value of test statistics, which is Z equal to 0.9839, which is greater than critical value 0.84, and it falls in the rejection region, so we reject the null hypothesis. Therefore, the mean price of shampoo for online platforms is greater than the mean price of shampoo for physical stores. And lastly, we use the hypothesis test about the population variance. The critical value of F, which is 1.62, while the test value of F is 1.0937, less than the critical value of F, then there is not enough evidence to support the claim that the variance of the price shampoo of physical store is larger than online platforms.